Spring is here, and that means it's time for outdoor cleaning and backyard refreshes. Whether you're tidying up after winter or you're looking to transform your outdoor space for the warmer months, a little planning and the right tools can really make a big difference. So we're joined today with some tips on spring outdoor cleaning and backyard prep by expert craftsman Chip Wade. Chip, so good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so Chip, let's just get right into the nitty-gritty here. When is a good time to start planning for your spring outdoor cleaning?
You know, I say like once you start getting that hint of sun, those warm days where, again, when I say warm, when the sun kind of creeps it up into the low 60s for the first time or two, that's when our bodies just get full of motivation to get outside and be productive. And we're very, very close. Now's the time. I'm here in Atlanta. I know it's creeping in on you very, very quickly. But once you feel that, that's the time to get out and make it happen.
Okay, so when you actually feel the itch and you're inspired, then nature's ready for you. You can just get out there and start working. All right, so what are the best first steps, though, for preparing your backyard for spring?
You know, what you want to do is you want to clean all of that grime that has come over the winter months. You know, there's sometimes that, you know, that black, brown, gray kind of haze that just covers absolutely everything. And instead of going and trying to find, you know, one thing to clean this, one thing to clean this, you know, it takes weeks or months, or you never end up finishing. I like to find one versatile cleaner that kind of covers over all of those different materials. I recently actually got 30-second outdoor cleaner. This actually is great for a number of different materials, which makes it good. You just hook it to the hose, spray the cleaner on, and then turn it, and it rinses right off. All of that gray, brown, black stuff just falls off. This is perfect for things like siding, outdoor furniture, planters, kids' play equipment, and it happens so quickly that it's so gratifying. This is something like you can get your family involved in. I like my kids coming outside with me and giving them something where they can see that they're making a difference. So something like this is the perfect project to get them out, get the dog outside, you know, get your wife, get your husband outside. It's the perfect thing that's visually something that makes a huge difference and gets that motivation up for the next project.
Wonderful. Okay, so let's also talk about some DIY hacks that make the most impact.
So one thing that I like to do is to, first thing in the spring here, is to actually get a blade edger. So you've probably seen like a string trimmer that has the string that goes around. This is a blade edger. It has a piece of metal just like this that goes a little deeper in the soil. What this does, this is perfect for like where your grass hits your pavement or your you know, your hardscape, right? What it does is it has a nice tailored vertical edge, and it goes down deeper, so it cuts all those roots down deep to keep those from growing back quite so fast. This is the difference with what makes a lawn kind of look pretty good after you've put a string trimmer on it to making it look like, wow, that really looks like somebody's taking care of the lawn. And even if your grass isn't that thick, this is an awesome thing to make your lawn look much more lush and healthy. Also, battery-powered chainsaws are now really becoming something that everybody should really have. This isn't a loud, noisy, heavy, super dangerous, you know, thing that you connotate with a chainsaw. Battery-powered chainsaws now are super powerful. They're compact, so even if you're not a big person, you can handle one of these with ease, and it's silent, so you don't have to wear hearing protection. I use this like a power pruner. I walk around the house, you know, hit branches and overhanging stuff just to clean up the yard really quickly and effectively.
Yeah, and you know what I love about battery-operated equipment like that is the fact that when you're done using it, you don't smell like gasoline.
That's right. And there's no maintenance.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about, do I have to clean the air filter, change the oil?
Yes.
You don't need any of that stuff. It just works, which is really nice.
Yeah, you just have to remember to charge your battery, which is fine.
That's right. That's right.
Which we
can do
every day.
Which we can do.
Yes. Okay. What are some new trends that we should actually be expecting, though, to see in the outdoor spaces this year?
You know, what I'm seeing is I design a lot of outdoor spaces for people all over the country. I'm actually seeing smaller scaled outdoor living environments, meaning smaller square footage, but what we're putting in there is a higher quality. So the materials are a little nicer. It makes the space feel higher end without having to actually spend more money because your space is smaller. But there's items like cool deck technology on deck boards. This is a composite deck that has a technology that actually keeps the surface a lot cooler. So even if it's in the direct sun, you can take your shoes off, walk across this. It's not going to burn your toes. So you're more apt to use these environments every day, you know, or as much as absolutely possible getting your money's worth. There's also cool things like whole home permanent LED lights that you can install yourself. This is, you don't need an electrician. You simply can just put these up on your eaves, your soffits, your overhangs, your porches, and they come with like 50,000 hour LEDs. It's like 10 years worth of life, and you can have cool or warm white for nice architectural year-round appeal. But then, like, say you're wanting to have a cool get-together, like maybe you throw in a baby shower for your sister, and it's a new little boy. You want blue lights, you know, in baby baby blue flickering for that party, or it's Valentine's Day or Halloween. You can jazz it up with colors and lighting effects without ever having to touch the lights, just your phone. So it's classy, but it's fun at the same time, and you can put it in yourself.
Awesome, Chip, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate all these wonderful tips. I know a lot of people here in Idaho are getting really excited to start working in their outdoor spaces, and you provided some really great ideas. Chip, you take care, and everyone at home, stick around. We have a lot more to come here on Idaho Today right after the break.